That's a pretty cool ray gun. Here's my toy ray gun.
Welcome to today's story.
Just Go to Bed by Mercer Mayer. I'm a cowboy and I round up cows. I can lasso anything. Dad says, that mouse is gonna let go of the rope and go flying. Dad says, it's time for the cowboy to come inside and get ready for bed. His toy cow is right there. He missed it by a mile. He went and lassoed his papa. And there's a little red cardinal. Remember that bird from Imogene's Antlers? The mouse isn't sure it wants to go to bed yet. I'm a general and I have to stop the enemy army with my tank. Dad says, it's time for the general to take a bath. See, he's hung up his gun on the door, and there's a little pet elephant, and the mouse has a cannon. Look out! The cannon is going to go off and hit your tank. It's going to explode. He's got some cool sci-fi toys over here. That's science fiction. It's anything in space with lots of cool space rangers and space ships and space aliens and space ray guns. And I guess I'd rather turn the page to where we're talking about space rangers and stuff than the soldiers. G.I. Joe! American hero! Yo! G.I. Joe! Nothing wrong with soldiers, just... I'm a space cadet and I zoom to the moon. And he flies and he flies and he flies. Look, the mouse has a flying saucer.
People turning south from the freeway were startled when they saw 3 flying saucers high over Hollywood Boulevard.
Wonder what his mouse friend is named. I capture a robot with my ray gun. That's a pretty cool ray gun. I've never had a toy ray gun like that. I've had some other toy ray guns, but that's terribly not it. I gotta get my ray gun. Hold on. There it is. Hold on. Okay. I found my ray gun. I gotta put the microphone back on. Hold. Just a second. Here's my toy ray gun. It's got a handle on the top, and it's a Nerf gun painted black. It's a fun ray gun. It says Vulcan BBP 25. Yeah, it's kind of dusty, but. So he's playing with his ray guns, and Dad says, this giant robot has captured the space cadet and is going to put him in the bathtub right now. Should I do that in a robot voice?
This giant robot has captured the space cadet and is going to put him in the bathtub right now.
He's lost his helmet. His dad has a frying pan on his head. And the mouse is jumping right into the bath. And there's a toy boat. You know, this faucet kind of looks like 2 eyes and a nose. It's probably not supposed to. I'm a sea monster attacking a ship. Ah, squeak, squeak, says the mouse as he lifts the ship up. But Dad says, it's time for the sea monster to have a snack. And he puts his bathrobe on and gets out of the tub. Isn't it terrible that baths have to end? Baths should just go on for days. Wouldn't that be wonderful to just stay in until your fingers and your toes were just prunes? Ooh. I used to love to take baths. I don't fit in the bath so well anymore. I'm too tall. It's the worst part of growing up. Baths aren't fun anymore. I'm a zookeeper feeding my hungry animals, Dad says. Feeding time is over. Here are the zookeeper's pajamas. Hey, it's got rabbit ears. He's eating milk and chip cookies. It says good or food, yum yum. and then there's bread, and he's having peanut butter, it looks like, and he's eating a bunch of cookies, and the mouse is having a cookie. There's a book about that, isn't there? About giving a mouse a cookie? It's a good way to not go to bed. You get a lot of stuff to do if you give a mouse a cookie. Oh, he's not going to bed. Look at this. I'm Super Critter flying over the city. There's the mouse stepping out of a little house. He's got a cape on. I'm a train engineer being chased by bandits. He's making the mouse ride his Electo Super train with, it's a model train. You push the button and it goes woohoo, and it goes around. Oh, look, his Pop has a handkerchief on his face. He's a robber. Dad says, the bandit chief has caught you, so put on your pajamas. He's riding his race car. See his foot? You kick this race car around by foot. He says, but I'm a race car driver and I just speed away. Because race cars go really fast. But Dad stands in front of the race car and says, the race is over. Now put on these pajamas and go to bed. He looks grumpy as he goes off to bed. The mouse is looking up at him kind of grumpy too. They were having a fun time. Why do you have to stop all the playing and go to bed? This is terrible. There's Mama. He says, I'm a bunny hopping around my garden. He's still not in bed. He's supposed to be in bed and he's hopping like a bunny rabbit. I don't know what kind of rodent he is, but a rodent like a bunny rabbit has two big front teeth like me. See, like, and they use it to eat all kinds of vegetables and carrots and stuff. They love carrots. He is a rodent, but he's not a rabbit. But he's pretending to be a rabbit because he's got rabbit bunny slipper pajamas. These are called bunny slipper pajamas. And his have ears, so he's a real bunny. And Dad, who's trying to read the newspaper here, says, just go to bed. He is not happy about it anymore. Dad doesn't want to keep playing. It's time to go to bed. Get in bed. But I'm a bunny, and bunnies don't sleep in a bed.
You know where bunny rabbits sleep? They dig holes in the ground. You want to sleep in a hole in the ground? I'd prefer a bed.
Mom says, shh. And Dad says, go to sleep. Do you think his dad doesn't like him? Sometimes you can feel like your dad or your mom doesn't like you, but I think it's because they love you that they want you to go to bed, because if you don't sleep, honestly, as a grown-up, if I don't sleep, I feel really tired and sick. It'll make you sick. Did you know that? So your mom and dad are putting you in bed because they love you. It's not just they want to get rid of you so they can go have fun. They actually want you to sleep at night. Well, look what happened. Maybe a tired bunny could sleep in a bed. Just this once. The mouse is already asleep. That looks like a way comfy bed. He's got a big, big pillow and a big comforter or a quilt with cool colors. That's bedtime. It might be that way for you a lot of nights too, that you just want to keep on playing and you don't want to stop. But if you'll stop and go to sleep, you'll feel better tomorrow, and you'll be able to keep on playing in the morning, because we all wake up in the morning and go do whatever we're going to do all day. So keep playing tomorrow. Look at this right here. It says kid-proof cover. Now, if something's waterproof, it means the water drips right off of it. Does that mean that children cannot hold this book? It just slides out of their hands? Probably not. But that's our story for today and tonight. It's night. I don't know if you're going to bed right now. You should wait until you're about to go to bed and watch this. But that's our show. Just go to bed, please. Finally go to bed. That's the message and the moral of this story. Good night. Thanks for watching.
Subscribe and continue to enjoy more of these fascinating stories.